Hi, everybody. This is Ben Abbott. I am making my video presentation response for the week 4 questions in Business Intelligence Analytics 6300. So I listened to the presentation by Chris Cheatham, and I also read the email by Chris. And one of the most interesting things I found was that it sounded like Chris's process for creating a product within his company is almost hand in hand with beta testing and like client problem solving a product. It's for example, one of the things he said was that a company contacted him and wanted to know how many different times they defined the word environment within some huge amount of documents. And he found that the company knew that it would be like 10 years to solve this problem with actual people in a manual way. And Chris's company built a machine learning process uh, and built their product in order to find the number of ways an environment had been defined. What was interesting about this to me was that it didn't sound like they had written down on a whiteboard or had it in their business plan or in their product design that they were going to go out and build this specific product that could find the number of times some word was defined in something. They partnered with a insurance company. They knew they wanted to do something with making it easier for underwriters and claim adjusters and other insurance terms I don't completely understand to look through documents and find ways to solve problems that they have, mundane things that they do every day that could be sped up or improved upon with machine learning. So this is where this is the biggest thing I got out of it, was that as a startup company and even as a data focused company, it's really important to make sure that you have a business problem. And I think he stated that himself. Start with the problem and then work through how you might solve that with data. Because I found in my experience, if you get a bunch of data scientists with no particular business background, or even certain people with that just are more interested in the pure learning data science aspect of it, they'll tackle a really interesting question, but they won't tackle a very profitable question that actually solves a problem that might turn into some kind of, actual benefit for an end user. So with that said, if I were in the room, one of the questions I'd have for Chris is, he spoke a little bit about it in his email and also a little bit in the class, but how did you convince your investors, and after taking their money and working on this document, the initial product, which was document management for insurance documents, which you said was more of a commodity because lots of people are doing it. How did you convince your investors to say, okay, this next thing that we're going to do has much more potential and is something that we think we can go out and do effectively, and that we're going to pivot from document management to this RiskGenius? How did you gain their trust again after the fact? And the second question I'd have is, how are you able to learn enough about software, data analytics, text mining, etc., in order to hire the person that really truly has this knowledge? How are you able to garner enough knowledge to gain their confidence and trust that, hey, this is a good idea and I know enough about what I'm talking about and you should come and build this for me? So overall, I thought it was a really good talk and very interesting to learn how a true data science startup solves problems and works through hurdles. So this has been Ben Abbott, and I am signing off now. All right, see y'all later.